the killing of Saif al-Islam, Gaddafi, son of Muammar Gaddafi. Alongside, there is an interesting news regarding Pakistan and its Balochistan province. The UN Security Council condemns deadly terror attacks in Pakistan, Balochistan, that killed 48 people, including 31 civilians. I believe that these terrorist attacks have been accredited to the Balochistan Liberation Army, who has claimed responsibility for these deadly terrorist attacks. I want to get an overview from Major Dr. Khoshroz Samad.
We focus the previous one for
Sure.
the couple of the minutes, that means the Libya's issue.
Sure.
So it was a case of the assassination. How it comes? It was told that he was sleeping in his residence. The residence was close to the Algerian borders, and it was a routine phenomenon. He used to sleep. It's nothing new. 4 gunmen entered. They put on the mask, so it was not identified. They switched off the lights and the CCTV. Then they fired upon and ensured when Saif died, then they fled away. Till now, none claimed either the credit or the liabilities of this killing. But as you said, it's an assassination. Let me go back to the history of the assassinations of the geopolitical aspects. Go focus of the nearby neighboring country, India. Nathuram Godse killed Gandhi. Then second one, Rajiv Gandhi was killed. Indira Gandhi was killed. So 3 legacy. And both of the killings, Indira Gandhi was killed by her own
Bodyguards. Sikh bodyguards.
Sikh bodyguards. It doesn't mean that the bodyguard has the access to enter his close privacy. And he was bodyguard since 30 years. So he was the most trusted person. So he was killed. She was killed by the most trusted person, and Rajiv Gandhi was killed by Malini, a girl, a lady. He was to give the floral wreath, and she killed him. Right. So there is no personal hostility between the Malini and the Rajiv Gandhi due to the political issues. Now you come to the Pakistan. There, same thing happened. Benazir was killed, and it was forecasted. It was told, Benazir, don't come to the Pakistan. The time does not favor you. You should come to the later on. But she told, if you know the killer, why don't you tell us? And she overlooked the forecast of their Pakistani army, Pakistani military intelligence and other intelligence report. And she entered, and the very first day she came and she was assassinated. So Pakistan, India, same about Bandar Naik in the Sri Lanka. If you go back to the global, in Zaire, Patrick Lumumba, then if you go to the even to the Russia, then Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov Lenin, and even to the USA, the what do they say?
I think Kennedy.
Junior John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy,
So
yes.
from the UK to that, there is every precedence of the assassination. Until now, what about the Bangladesh I should not tell. Everybody knows.
And the very first World War was because of an assassination as well.
Exactly. So our experience in the Bangladesh also not soothing, is also painful. I don't want to focus because that is not our concern. And so you see there is a series of the legacy of the blood and the legacy of the assassination. And till now, we are yet to got the exact focus and exact cause of this series of the assassination. So our focus, let us see where the Saif's death having the good conclusion, and we should want to see whoever the killer. Killing is killing. If he fight against the human being, it should be taken to the court and should be proved. By killing in his bedroom, it is not the solution. Okay, now you focus on the Pakistan, the closed-door neighbors. We focus about the Balochistan
issue.
But there is the geopolitical basic difference between the neighboring countries. As we know, in 1947, Lord Mountbatten has divided this territory in the 2 halves by the point of view of the religion. Likely, these 2 differentiation is the only one examples to divide the geopolitics by the name of the religion.
Yes.
I am yet to know to the other divisions of the others happen or not. Well, soon after the 1947 of the 2 different issues, we saw that the series of the events which happened to the Pakistan, which difference in the fundamental point of view. What happened? In the Pakistan, the regimes was direct military invasion, one after another. Series, direct military invasions. And till now, till today, we see there are changes of the military regime by giving the 4-star general to the 5-star general, that is Munir Asim, who is the chief of the army staff,
Yes,
and
Pakistan.
given, he said one examples, because there are some criteria to give the field marshal. It is not the desire of any country who can give the rank.
Of course.
There are some criteria. One of the criteria, the armaments, the quantity of the soldiers, quantity of the officers, previous victories, and others. It is said they violated the criteria and given him to the Munir Asim, the field marshal rank. Why so? Why so? During this time, we saw there is a conflict between the India and the Pakistan, direct armament, that means direct operations. Hostilities. And it's a gunshot injury was there. And we saw 2 smart captains came to the focus. One is the lady was there, and they are saying there are some points in favor of their countries.
Right.
So, in the present perspective, Pakistan and India both are facing multi-sectorial problems. And both of the countries having the topogeographical, the same structure. It doesn't mean that Pakistan is not homogeneous country like the Bangladesh. There are few differences between the Noakhali and Dhaka, few differences between the Dhaka people and the Dinajpur people. But the Balochistan and the Kashmir and the other states absolutely differ from the cultures, topogeography, attitude, the locality, and others. Since 1970, when the Bangladeshi also fighting against the Pakistani rulers, that times the Balochistan Liberation Army was formed. What is their motive? They clearly said the Balochistan is not the part of the Pakistan, so they are the sovereign for themselves. But naturally, Pakistani ruler did not agree. But the huge armaments, training, military invasions, weapon, and many things is needed to fight against the Pakistani troops. But it was more or less stopped. But a couple of the years it was again came, and as you said, the 4-star, 5-star army was fighting against the Balochistan. It is not a matter of the joke. But the heinous killing, we cannot support any brutally killing. Only solution is that, if you say as a military personnel, is a solution is the political. Gunman and shooting and the killing is not a solution at all.
Aggression is, of course, not the language of geopolitics, as I believe. Very wonderful observations. Sir, I want to have a very last question regarding human health care and the recent rise of Nipah virus outbreaks in our neighborhood countries, as well as some suspected reports of it in Bangladesh, and people are scared to go around. This disease does not have any kind of vaccine, any kind of prevention methodology or mechanisms. I want to understand the medical impact that it has on its people before we can end the show.
Thank you very much. Really, it is a very specific item. Nipah virus is a virus. So, we are yet to get any medicine against the virus, like the COVID, like the Zika virus, like the other viruses. So, we are yet to get specific antiviral drug. So, if the virus, someone is attacked, more or less the treatment is ineffective and fate is very bad. The percentage of the fatality is more than 70%. So, Nipah virus is one of the very notorious virus, I may say. Now, how it transmits? Its transmission is absolutely different from the others. It's a zoonotic disease. Zoonotic means the disease comes from the animal. So, yes. The bat, colloquially language is a badur. So, it takes the date
palm tree, yes.
Date water comes in a specific period, and the winter, while it is taking the juice, they mixture it, even they give the stool and their saliva also incorporated with this fluid. So, when it takes, the bat was carrier of the Nipah virus, but he is not affected. So, naturally, when it takes, it got the contamination. And if someone takes, he might be infected.
Of course.
So, solution is only one. Yes, solution is there. The water should be boiled up to the boiling temperature or transformed to the other formation of the sweet meat.